start, right? I mean, a new phase, you kind of build to this moment. Now it's just a couple days out. I guess what's the feeling like? The new gear on, the new spot. What's it like for you?
Feeling good, It's all about that weight cut. We got the little few pounds left, but I'm happy to be in PFL, new opportunity, new goals. I'm here.
It's interesting, right? Because you come to this new area, you're trying to learn the landscape, then the landscape changes, while you're trying to get ready for it. So what were your thoughts on all the news this week? It seems like this is, could be a whole lot of different opportunities for you.
Yeah, for sure. With Bellator and PFL joining or, forming the same company, it's a great thing. A lot of talented fighters on that side, so it makes it, a mega organization now.
Yeah, no doubt. Starts this week with Ray. I guess what do you think about what he brings to the table and, what kind of challenges he offers you?
Yeah, I think Ray's a solid fighter who like to, keep his chin down, throw heavy punches, and I'm a guy, I've seen that over and over again, so it's my job to go out there and do my thing.
Nice. Last thing for me, again, with all this news and all these, things that are happening, what are your goals in this phase of your career, this new chapter?
The goals is to go out here and just win, win fights. I know what I'm working towards. You got the $1 million tournament, and then also you have big fights that you can make outside of that.
Derek Brunson as a human being is even better than Derek Brunson as a fighter, right? You're someone who's kept it classy through a long MMA career. I'm wondering, where do these good morals come from? Is there some event in your life or how you grew up?
Yeah, I like to think my mom raised me well. So yeah, that's always a good thing,
I love it. And on a lighter note, you post a lot of good memes on your social media. Do you come up with them yourself, or are you getting them from elsewhere?
Yeah, it's all authentic. If I got it from elsewhere, it'd be a flood of memes. So it's just, when I'm having a good time, when I'm, in the moment, I just post it or make a meme, and then that's that.
I love it. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Derek, what's going on?
All right.
Over the course of your career, from when you started to now, who would you say had the biggest influence on your development as a fighter?
Ooh, that's a tough question. From the start until now, big development on my career. I don't know if maybe Greg Jackson, it's funny. I was thinking through the years, I've did about 8 camps there, and my record is 8-0 there. But yet still I'm not there, So it was just so far from me. I have kids, and they're all on the East Coast, and they go all the way to the West Coast. I feel like I'm just like absent. So, but I've never lost a fight doing a full camp at Jackson Wings. And training with Greg, he has a crazy knowledge for this sport,
How do you feel the sport has evolved in terms of the way coaches are training fighters in fundamentals, in advanced techniques, and getting them to be more well-rounded than they are?
Yeah, for sure. You got kids coming in at an early age. They're doing mixed martial arts. They're not doing just karate or wrestling or one particular martial arts. They're doing everything. So it's definitely advancing the sport, and you're going to see more complete fighters from that.
How do you think that plays into veteran fighters like yourself taking on new talent when your experience comes in versus their stylistic differences?
Yeah, beat up the guys you've been fighting and get out of there. These young guys are good. So no, but everybody's training the same stuff. We all going to the same classes, working on stuff. They're just training at an earlier age.
Hey Derek, competitive cheerleader at John T. Hoggard High. How has that background played into your mixed martial arts style?
It worked out really well when I was younger because I was really athletic and doing crazy flips. But now I stay on the ground. So, but yeah, it was good times in my life.
And Strikeforce, UFC, now PFL, of course. What specifically was the attraction for the Professional Fighters League?
They have the $1 million playoff tournament. They have seasons. You get a little off season, so you kind of know where you're at. You win and you advance, so you know where you're at with that also. So it was just like a new opportunity, a new goal, and I felt it was the time to take that next step.
And maybe some thoughts on that Bellator acquisition and the merge of both companies.
Yeah, Bellator and PFL together, both have a lot of talented fighters, so just put them together is just a great thing.
That's all.
Derek, what's been the biggest upside since coming over to PFL?
The biggest upside is just knowing what I'm working towards, It's a peace of mind knowing, okay, win a lot of money.
Thank you.
Yeah, right here. You mentioned kids training. You have a gym in Wilmington. Did you mostly train there for this camp?
Yes. So I trained mostly. I did about 2 weeks at Killcliff. Then I did about 3 weeks in Atlanta and probably like 1 week at home. So it was about a 6-week camp. I split it up and did it in a couple different places.
Did you, when you were training at home, did you bring anyone in particular that helped you with this?
No, I wasn't training at home long enough, so I just kind of trained with my guys. Like I had my wrestling coach, Austin Trotman. He's a former world team wrestler, so we've been working back at home, and then I have my boxing coach that I've been working with forever. So yeah, just putting together my pieces at home and then getting most of my work on the road.
You mentioned training at Kill-Flip. Did you get to train with Impa? He's fighting in the finals.
Yeah, me and Impa trained for a couple of years now. Yeah, he's a super tough guy. I think he gets it done this weekend.
Question. Do you have any, thing you're looking for as far as the way you're looking for a specific finish or where you want to take the fight, either to the ground first or up against the cage?
Just go out there and see where the fight take place. You know, it's all going to be predicated of how Ray Cooper come out. Then I'm going to do my thing after, you know, so.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you guys. All right.
Thank you.
All right.